Let me have it. Should I get this out of your way?
No, maybe the guitar. Move it over a bit. Hey, so my name is Stoner Taylor, and I want to start this one out by if we could please rebrand cigarettes as taste like veteran status and really give a stab back at those truth people trying to brainwash all the goddamn kids. Okay. You know, is it fading now? I gotta find the right spot in front of my face. There we go. All right. So I get that there's some veterans out here, and I want to start with this one. Has anybody else had the proper opportunity to ask a cop, hey, have you ever served this country or just part of an area code? Do you know what that flag on your shoulder stands for? I can almost do better yelling at the audience. Oh, shit. All right, this one's Operation Drive Home Drunk. You know, you fucking call your buddy out from the parking lot and you think that you're trying to tell him this is about concentration. And then halfway through the drive, you're realizing, hey, I figured this out. I'm seeing this now for myself. I'm calling you to ask you, how good is my driving on your end of the phone compared to what it looks like on my end of the phone? Alright, yeah, I get it. Sometimes I'm fucking... I gotta apologize to all the people who actually did have a D&D charge, because I have been probably more terrible than most people. But with the shit that I've gotten away with, using the turn lane as a fuck it, I'm the only person on the road and getting away with it, I feel a little bit bad about it. But on the other hand, if it didn't just feel a little bit like listening to Zeppelin, Bring It On Home Again, and edging one out to that, maybe there wouldn't be so much encouragement to do it over and over again. So, did you ever kill anybody? Well, do you mean foreign or domestic? Boom! You know, once you're as old as my liver is gray, then you can tell me about shit, whippersnapper. Until then, grab another drink and start catching back up, because we only got so much time to live this fucking terrible life. Oh, okay. Amen. All right. So, do we have any fans of Matthew Stafford here tonight? All right, I gotta ask you, how can you support somebody who gave his own wife fucking brain cancer? He gave his own wife brain cancer to sell it out for a Super Bowl with a different team. And then later leaves the Detroit Lions to have to become Oxford fucking strong just to pick up their first win. And months down the road, even after the season's over, we're finding out that the only motive that the school shooter had was so that the Detroit fans didn't have to suffer another perfect season of losses. And don't get me started about Aaron Rodgers heading in that fucking last game over. They already had their playoff spot locked. Not that that fucking mattered at all. They pissed that the fuck away. Yeah, and fuck Matthew Stafford. Who gives their own wife brain cancer just to win a Super Bowl? I mean, I have met some selfish people in my life, and I get it. You could call the Super Bowl win a noble cause, but to give your own wife brain cancer for it is... You know, you should be judged that every time you go to your fucking T-Mobile cell phone commercial, you piece of shit. Just say you didn't do it for the Lions. You're gonna sell your wife out like that. Why not for the Lions? It's an organizational type thing. All right, but the most selfish people, I think, even on top of Stafford himself, is the actual parents of the Oxford shooting. They're gonna shove Jesus down these child's throats, Sunday school and all, for 15 fucking years. And then when they die, what do they actually have to say about the fucking matter? How dare you go to heaven before before you had the chance to work yourself to death like the rest of us? I've been at this for fucking 40, 50 years at the same fucking job, waiting to fucking die beside your mother. Oh no, but you get to go there all happy-go-lucky. How fucking dare you? No, I think that's the most selfish person I have ever fucking met, and we got 4 more parents to tack onto the goddamn list. Woo! Oh, get it started. So, which do you carry with you more? The Lord or your sidearm? Be honest. You know, I think the only reason hospitals even have a place for prayer is to segregate the people with shit to no insurance. Come to terms, my child. It's not that I'm taking you. It's just that you were declined that saint. Get the fuck out! You know, my dog, he's a transgender. I got proof that he's not one of the boys anymore. Fact is, on his back, it looks more like you just caught your daughter with a dildo popping out.
Oh my God.
You know, his name was inmate 34 out of 48. Now, after being rescued and having his balls chopped off for the sake of humanity, just touching the driveway, he's got his car ride boner. He's all locked, cocked, and ready to load, just missing 2 key components. But yeah, so on his back, so the point is that now with the 2 main components missing, when he trots around, it looks more like a girl who wiped her vagina the wrong way. Just like my baby mama did. Bang! Oh, yeah, see, it does. So, why did the redhead say that the carpet matched the drapes? Because she was on her period, but not that fucking really mattered much to the situation.
You know how to make your woman scream good fast?
You just open your mouth and pretend you don't know what air is.
Don't let them fuck with you.
Yeah. Next, whatever the fuck is next.
Give it to them. Yeah.
I'm barely able to see that far away. I wish I
That's
could.
all right. You don't have to see any farther than yourself to see us.
That's right.
It's all about tiny circles, tiny circles, tiny circles, tiny circles, tiny circles, tiny circles. You ever been in bed on your back looking up to realize your wife is twice your age? You got a stepdaughter now 1 year younger than yourself, and you're looking up to realize you're being choked out the same way she learned from baby's daddy. You know, the one in prison for murder, for choking a bitch, beside his now famous quote on blowjobs. It all feels the same while the lights are out. No looking, no touching. So, you know, when your television set calls up a room full of fucking women, and my corrections is calling, and some other psycho picks up that phone quicker than a lawyer's ad, I'll be there. Oh. And then that psycho calmly gives the phone over to your wife. And then she doesn't have dick to say to you afterwards. You know what? She puked at the bus stop when somebody told her to read the newspaper about that. I made it another 2 months of where am I gonna get pussy after this crazy bitch?
You fucked up. You told everybody you were fucking a crazy bitch.
Oh, yeah, but hey, reminds me quick of this one time at Bailout Monday where a crazy bitch threw a cup of piss on her face because, hey, what a story.
9/11? Yeah, go for it. Let it fly. Fuck, you think we're here? Quit fucking around. You got it.
All right, let me go even harder. So, 9/11. Do you guys remember when the real religious people blamed that shit on the gays? Oh my goodness. I don't give a shit myself, but what a fucking topic. Because if America hasn't gotten gayer with all the shit that they've been passing, and with all the shit that I remember being preached. Okay, number one, please tell me, if you're so in tune with this shit, when's the next attack coming? Because we're long overdue. And second, why in the fuck would you support a 20-year war with somebody, some strange ass country you didn't even know existed, because apparently they didn't do anything. It was all anti-faggot shit. Greatness. Why would you invest did you suddenly support all the taxes that were being raised from your paycheck?
You know what? I would love it if you would.
I could just yell instead of the
I would
microphone.
love it if you would go into the Shriners.
You got it. Oh, no. Oh, car crash, and then I'll get in the Shriners.
Well, because, yeah.
I got this.
So, if there was anybody you ever wanted to be in a car crash, wouldn't it be one of those assholes who works at a dealership who deserves it the most? If anybody deserved to be in a car crash, a horrific, maiming, scarring their face where they couldn't possibly sell you even a penny over real price for a fucking vehicle. If only that asshole at the dealership was there to pay the punishment. All right, because I actually do have somebody else in mind.
Yeah, go where you want to go. I guess I'll shut up.
You know, I dream of the day where I can see on local news Meg McLeod herself starts out with, one of our own has apparently been in an accident today. And you know what? For the last time I hope for fucking weeks or months, here's that bitch with some fucking steals and deals. I can't wait for her to show up with Maya Nevo. Oh my goodness. Ladies, have you ever had a problem exercising your pussies? Well, guess what? We have a new invention for you. Now, it's only okay to advertise this in daytime TV for women because the only other counterpart to this is the phone sex that they're trying to sell after fucking midnight to men. Well, I don't get to hear, please ask your doctor about these. No, meanwhile, my balls live in constant fear of the toilet water. But no, I get to hear this steals and deals, baby. Okay. Advertising. There's so much advertising driving me crazy. But, you know, I feel I'm going to get a Christmas card out of a personal hatred towards the Shriners. They have been attacking me I have it down. As soon as 2014, I believe.
I gotta tell you guys that I heard that he insults everybody, and it's all fun and games when they're insulting everybody else, but now he's turning it on.
You know, it's all fun and games until you try and sell your doctors on a business strategy of a circus jive freak show. All right, so you can put baby-face Alec up there, really with a face like a horse's ass. For the past 2014, I'm going to college now, but I'm still pretending to be the child you support for $19 a month. Hey, have you seen this special fucking blanket? Oh, it's got a bear on it. I've been jacking off inside this blanket for 19 years. Wait, 14, 20, for 10 years. 10 years of jacking off into this blanket. And now I'm finally going to concede myself to another child. Oh, now Alec is passing the Special Olympic torch over to Caleb. You've only had this many surgeries? Oh, I guess you're only 4 above me. Oh, that makes all the difference. Oh, now you can jack off into the blanket while everybody else is crying tears into the camera. But you know what? Even that fucking child, we won't tell his real age so we can suck some more tears out of your fucking wallets. Oh no, because if you saw the commercial, there was a tiny little Asian kid, same fucking disease, same propaganda. Oh, it's the same fucking wheelchair. It's the same wheelchair. Oh, I could try. This pisses me off.
You can hear me.
All right, fine. How about Flipper Boy? Flipper Boy, how are you gonna put him on the screen? We can't use him like Alec and Caleb. The wheelchair sells. The guy who has arms growing out of his shoulders, you know, he's good for a screenshot, but not good enough for 2 minutes. He can have one line.
My uncle tells me all the time when I put them on wheelchair.
But then we gotta come back to the wheelchair because we're trying to sell fucking tickets. Shall we get even crazier? What subject have I not fucking assaulted?
Well, I'm glad you came out.
You know, I have made mistakes in my life.
I'll come in 2 weeks because I got 2 weeks left.
But I think I can hang my hat on having a kid. The great mistake of 2008. And I'm not talking about that Obama. I'm talking about that 18 years of child support you didn't think about when you should have wrapped the condom on. You know the one that you still got 5 years left of payment plans on, that one. You know, at one point I had this broken down into a game, kind of like baseball. All right. My miscarriages, call them RBIs. Abortions, double base hits. And if you thought SIDS was a problem instead of a more like a grand slam against division rivals, bottom of the 8th, what's your move? I think they're finally gonna fucking separate. You know, she only carried it that long for the experience of postpartum. You know, to be fair, I like to keep my wallet in my front pocket though. But that's to make my dick look proportional. Broke. You know, as a kid, I'd hear, what do you want to do when you grow up? You know, I just want a dick down to my knees like my dad, Chief Big Lung, and I'll work porno the rest of my life and I'll be set, you know. Not a well thought out kid. Clearly, things weren't gonna pan out anything more than child-sized mistakes like they did. Alright, close up. Alright, I'm gonna close it up with some terrible fun. So, why is it you are able to flush a fetus but not a banana peel, even after it's soaked there all night? I don't have an answer, it's just a great question. I mean, that banana peel will fall back up, but apparently you hear about that gray alien for the next lifetime. So please, let's just go down the toilet, pretend this whole fucking thing never fucking happened. Hey, but I'll see you again soon, maybe, you know? Hey, I still got one more, because it's going to get worse. So, find the spot. Two closeted lesbians in a closet. Bad story short, dead infant in a trash can. Now let me say that one again. Dead infant in a trash can. Because if your saying needs footnotes, it's probably failed in its fucking purpose. And dead infant in a trash can really sums some shit up. And if not, it really ties it up like the trash man the next day. Goodbye. My name is Stoner Taylor. Thank you very much for having me.